Greetings, this is Cheryl Bruedigam on the road with Southwest Flair magazine. In this video we're going to visit Mount Taylor in New Mexico, the Turquoise Mountain. This is Mount Taylor, the Turquoise Mountain, Tsoodził, near the Acoma Reservation and Pueblo in New Mexico. Though it's sacred not only to the Acoma tribe, but to the Navajo, Laguna, Hopi, and Zuni people, and it stands as one of the four mountains marking the cardinal directions and the boundaries of the traditional Navajo homelands. It was named for President Zachary Taylor in the 1800s, but its Navajo name, Tsoodził, which some may say means Tongue Mountain and others Turquoise Mountain, which is also known as, is its spiritual name. In Navajo mythology, first man created the sacred mountains from soil from the fourth world, together with sacred matter as replicas of the mountains from that world. He fastened Mount Taylor to the earth with a stone knife. The supernatural beings Black God, Turquoise Boy, and Turquoise Girl are said to reside on the mountain. There's also a Marian shrine, Los Portales, on its eastern side near the village of Tsoodził, whose namesake is Saint Bernadette of Lourdes, France, who was told to dig in a vision of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and as she dug, the healing springs began to flow. There's likewise a spring at Los Portales near the shrine. This is my favorite peak in New Mexico. A few summers ago, I was fortunate to camp at its base for about a month. Though I'd driven past it many times as we traversed I-40, we had never stopped. I first saw this peak nearly 40 years ago when staying in Albuquerque as a teen on my first solitary sojourn from home. Its blue peak beckoned in the distance on the western horizon. Little did I know it would be nearly 4 decades later before I would experience the power of this ancient and beautiful blue volcanic peak. Mount Taylor is located about 15 miles east of Grants, or about an hour west of Albuquerque. Camping is available in the Mount Taylor Ranger District. Lodging is available in nearby Grants, or as we opted, at the Acoma Sky City Hotel Casino and RV Park, which offers an unimpeded view of this magnificent wonder. It's a very isolated area and you won't have any trouble finding solitude. The tourists are few. The views are breathtaking. You feel as almost if you can see forever, and it's probably got the most amazing sunsets in New Mexico. So anyway, about 3 years ago, my husband and I were traveling on the road in our camper. It was not by choice. We had lost everything. And I had tried hard to accept that this was fate's plan for me. Some days were better than others. Some days were spiritually and emotionally difficult, and things didn't go so well. The first month out, I had one of those days, and things weren't going so well. I was feeling hopeless, frustrated, and angry at my situation. I took off my grandmother's necklace, her turquoise and silver cross that I wore. And anyway, I put it away thinking I won't wear it anymore, but I'll have it with me and that's good enough. As I said, I was frustrated and I was angry. Then I went to the showers where we were staying at the Enchanted Trails RV Park outside of Albuquerque. As I was taking my shower feeling hopeless, I also took off my silver Hope pendant necklace. It was a pendant that had the words Hope inscribed in it, and I deliberately left it hanging on the hook, thinking I don't want to wear it anymore either. I would just leave it for someone else to find, thinking that maybe it would bring them hope, because it no longer seemed to be bringing any hope to me. We then traveled on to the Acoma Reservation for the 4th of July celebration. The evening was magical. It was a celebration and a gathering of tribes that came from all over the Southwest. I made up my mind to go in and put Mama's turquoise cross back on because we were camped at the foot of Turquoise Mountain, Mount Taylor, the special tribal mountain, as I said, sacred to the Navajo, Zuni, Acoma, and Laguna Pueblo peoples. My husband was talking about how special a mountain it was, how special the gathering was, how fortunate we were to be a part of it, and he mentioned how much I personally love turquoise. And I thought, yeah, but my only piece is Mama's cross, and I'm not wearing it. When I got back inside, though, I forgot to get it out and put it on. The next morning, after the big 4th of July gathering, I went to take my shower as usual. When I walked in to hang my towel up, there hanging on the hook, in the exact same spot where I had left the other necklace at the other shower, was another necklace. It was handmade of thin, bright blue and white yarn, and it had a cross hanging inside a heart, and hearts are my special sign. I was astounded. I took it as a complete reaffirmation of my hope. My hope and faith had returned to me. They were returned to me. They were given back to me. Hope had been left for me as I had left it for someone else at the other shower. And perhaps I thought it was a gift from the mountain. As it said, the color associated with the mountain is blue. And I'd like to think the necklace was handmade by one of the many tribal women or girls who were there for that special gathering. Perhaps I should have turned it into the office, but the park had long cleared. All that had attended the celebration were gone, returned to their homes or back out on the road. And there wasn't anyone left to claim it anyway. And had I not gone into the shower when I did, I wouldn't have found it. And maybe one of the cleaning crew would have found it. But the timing was perfect, and I found what I knew was left for me, a restoration of my hope and faith, a necklace returned. Maybe, like everything else, hope and faith are give and take, and what I had given away had been returned to me. It is true what they say, if you set something free and it comes back to you, then it is yours to keep. This was a sign from heaven. My hope was mine to keep. I truly believe it was a gift from that sacred mountain. So, no matter what your spiritual beliefs, with a visit to Mount Taylor, to this sacred mountain of the Southwest peoples, you're sure to find renewed faith, hope, and refreshment for the soul along your inner journey. That completes this travel segment on Mount Taylor. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. This is Cheryl Bruedigam on the road with Southwest Flair magazine. Please visit the magazine online at southwestflair.blogspot.com.